The aftermath of California wildfires reverberates long after the flames are extinguished, leaving a profound and lasting impact on the environment, communities, and individuals. The destruction caused by these fires is not limited to the immediate devastation of land and property but extends into a series of cascading challenges that shape the lives of survivors and the natural landscape for years to come. These aftershocks encompass physical, emotional, social, and economic dimensions, each contributing to a multifaceted crisis that is as complex as it is far-reaching. One of the most immediate and visible consequences of wildfires is the environmental degradation they cause. Vast tracts of land, once lush with vegetation and teeming with wildlife, are left charred and barren. The loss of plant cover not only disrupts ecosystems but also leads to severe soil erosion, which can result in landslides and mudslides during subsequent rainfall. This phenomenon poses a significant risk to communities already vulnerable from the fires, as unstable hillsides can collapse and cause further destruction to homes and infrastructure. The loss of vegetation also impacts air and water quality. Burnt landscapes release particulate matter and ash into the atmosphere, exacerbating air pollution and posing health risks to nearby populations. At the same time, waterways become contaminated with debris and toxic runoff, affecting aquatic life and water supplies for human consumption. Wildfires also contribute significantly to climate change by releasing vast amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. The destruction of forests, which act as carbon sinks, further compounds this problem, creating a feedback loop that increases the likelihood of future fires. These environmental aftershocks highlight the interconnectedness of natural systems and underscore the long-term challenges posed by climate change in managing and recovering from wildfires. For individuals and communities, the emotional and psychological toll of wildfires can be devastating. Survivors often face trauma stemming from the loss of loved ones, homes, and cherished possessions. The sense of security and stability that a home provides is shattered, leaving many to grapple with feelings of uncertainty and vulnerability. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is common among those who have experienced wildfires, as the memories of the event, the fear, chaos, and destruction, linger long after the flames have been extinguished. Children, in particular, are susceptible to long-term emotional impacts, as the disruption to their routines and the loss of familiar environments can be deeply unsettling. The process of recovery and rebuilding is fraught with challenges, both logistical and financial. For many families, insurance claims become a critical lifeline, yet the process is often riddled with delays and disputes. Some find that their coverage is insufficient to cover the full cost of rebuilding, while others face difficulties in navigating the bureaucratic complexities of filing claims and obtaining payouts. The financial strain can be overwhelming, particularly for low and middle-income families who may lack the savings or resources to bridge the gap between insurance payouts and actual costs. Renters, who are often excluded from insurance benefits, face an even more precarious situation, as they must find new housing without any financial assistance to replace what was lost. The economic impact of wildfires extends beyond individual households to entire communities. Local businesses, many of which operate on thin margins, are often forced to close temporarily or permanently due to fire damage or a lack of customers in the aftermath. Tourism, a significant economic driver in many parts of California, suffers as visitors are deterred by the destruction and lingering risks of fires. The loss of jobs and economic activity creates a ripple effect, further straining communities that are already grappling with the immediate aftermath of the disaster. Recovery efforts, while essential, can take years to restore a semblance of normalcy, and some areas never fully recover. Social dynamics within affected communities are also profoundly impacted by wildfires. The shared experience of surviving a disaster can foster a sense of solidarity and mutual support, as neighbors come together to help one another rebuild and recover. However, it can also exacerbate existing inequalities and create tensions. For instance, wealthier residents may have the resources to rebuild quickly and move forward, while low-income families and marginalized communities face prolonged struggles to recover. These disparities can lead to feelings of resentment and division, undermining the social cohesion that is vital for collective recovery. The strain on public services and infrastructure is another significant aftershock of wildfires. Emergency response systems, already pushed to their limits during the fires, often struggle to address the ongoing needs of affected communities. Hospitals and clinics may see an increase in patients suffering from respiratory issues, burns, and other fire-related injuries, as well as mental health challenges. Schools, if not destroyed, face the task of accommodating displaced students and addressing the emotional needs of children affected by the fires. Roads, bridges, and utility networks damaged by the fires require extensive repairs, which can take months or years to complete. The cost of these repairs places a significant burden on local and state governments, diverting resources from other critical needs. Wildfires also have a profound impact on wildlife and natural habitats. Animals that survive the fires often find their homes destroyed and their food sources depleted, forcing them to migrate to new areas in search of sustenance. This displacement can lead to conflicts with human populations, as animals encroach on residential areas or agricultural lands. The loss of biodiversity is another consequence, as some species may struggle to recover from the destruction of their habitats. Efforts to rehabilitate and restore these ecosystems are essential but require significant time and resources. The long-term health effects of wildfires on human populations are an area of growing concern. Exposure to smoke and particulate matter during and after fires has been linked to respiratory and cardiovascular issues, particularly in vulnerable populations such as children, the elderly, and those with pre-existing health conditions. The psychological toll of wildfires also has long-term implications for public health, as chronic stress and trauma can contribute to a range of physical and mental health problems. Addressing these health challenges requires a coordinated effort involving healthcare providers, public health agencies, and community organizations. Efforts to mitigate the aftershocks of wildfires and build resilience against future disasters are critical to the long-term recovery of affected communities. This includes not only rebuilding homes and infrastructure but also addressing the root causes of wildfire risk. Improved land use planning, stricter building codes, and better forest management practices can help reduce the likelihood and severity of future fires. Community education and preparedness programs are also essential, as they empower residents to take proactive measures to protect themselves and their properties. The role of government and policy in managing the aftershocks of wildfires cannot be overstated. Federal, state, and local governments play a crucial role in providing financial assistance, coordinating recovery efforts, and implementing policies to reduce future risks. However, the scale and complexity of the wildfire crisis often test the capacity of these institutions, highlighting the need for greater investment and innovation in disaster management. Collaboration between public and private sectors, as well as engagement with community organizations, is essential to addressing the multifaceted challenges posed by wildfires. The aftershocks of California wildfires serve as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of environmental, social, and economic systems. The challenges they pose are not limited to the immediate aftermath but extend into the months and years that follow, shaping the lives of individuals and communities in profound ways. Addressing these challenges requires a comprehensive and collaborative approach that recognizes the complexity of the crisis and prioritizes the needs of those most affected. While the road to recovery is long and difficult, the resilience and determination of those impacted by wildfires offer hope for a brighter and more sustainable future. Thanks for watching. For more videos, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get the updates. Also, like and share this video.